So I just want to give you some feedback in regards to your lamp, Maria. As you know, this is your Opera House inspired lamp, and I think you've done a wonderful job on this. I can talk about the design first of all, in terms of how obviously that's developed. Now, both you and I know that this part where we found the shape for that part there, we found that on the web, and you kind of tweaked it from there. And I've already spoken to you, I think, about your design development in your folio, how I would have rather have seen you come up with a range of ideas for different lamps. But having said that, this video is about marking this lamp. Now, you have to think about the client, or sorry, the company who we'd be producing this for, which would be IKEA. And we have to think about their manufacturing styles. So part of your research really should have revealed the fact that all of the products that are manufactured by IKEA are really designed for simple assembly and very cheap assembly. Anything that is laborious in terms of, it takes a long time to manufacture due to a certain technique, they're really not going to go with it. So having said that, one of the negatives about your lamp is the fact that you've got this what is quite, it's a beautiful finish in terms of the stitching there, but you'd have to think about how would that be manufactured? Would this be hand sewn? Would it be machine stitched? Either way, it would be quite a laborious task there, and would definitely increase the retail price of this lamp. Obviously, there's a few minor issues with this lamp. What you can see there, the lamp itself. So this could have been, in my opinion, and I think you would agree with me on this one, the lamp is too high. So this really needs to be sitting further down inside there, because as it stands, it creates a hot spot there. There is a slight gap there, probably of about 10 millimetres at the bottom, going up to about 5 millimetres at the top there. Obviously that would have affected the overall presentation of the lamp, and if we were doing this again, no doubt you'd be doing your very best to rectify that situation. In terms of the internal structure there, so I can see we've got a few bends and twists in there, so it probably could have been neatened up there. Had you have had time to develop that a little further, I think you would have resolved that a little bit neater. Now, if I turn this lamp over, now the interesting thing with this lamp is that obviously it can be a hanging lamp, like so. So not that you can probably see that there, but a hanging lamp. But I think it does also lend itself to a table lamp also. The only downside again is that the globe there is positioned probably a little bit too high. If we just have a look how this light looks when it's lit up. Might just turn the lights off for a sec. So it does illuminate very nicely, albeit with that sort of hot spot just at the top there. Looking around, I like the structure. I like the size, although I do think it probably would benefit from being a little bit larger in scale. Scale and proportion is always something that you need to be aware of. So having looked at all of these points, your major drawback there, if I just turn that back off, is the fact that it's hand stitched. And as I said, if you were designing this for IKEA, it really wouldn't be done that way. They'd be looking for a much simpler way of fastening that. So overall, I'm giving you 87% for this. 87% for your lamp. It's a good effort. It's a good result. It's certainly one of the top ones. Well done.